Hey everyone. Okay, so this is probably going out to both seasoned and new consultants, but I have a list of a couple really helpful apps. Some of you who are seasoned, I'm going to start with those because I think you might already have some of the other ones. But let's see, I'm going to grab my phone so I can kind of scroll through and tell you. Okay, kind of a newer one that we've been working with that I really love is called Boards. That's what Boards looks like. Okay, white background, black words, boards. Boards is Lisa describes it my friend Lisa describes it as like if Pinterest and Dropbox had a baby. Like it's super organized like Dropbox, but it's also like really fun and easy with doing it through like Pinterest would be. So, for example, once you get your boards app, I can send you some of my different boards. We have one for the Monday night meeting consultants. Those of you who are plugging in on Monday nights, you might want that one. I'm going to tell you about some of the boards. I have before and after pictures. I think one of the best sellers virtually is before and after pictures. I have glam appointments on here. Whatever the current month is, there's an announcement thing for that. Facebook party posts, before and after pictures, whatever season it is, fall, spring, because we get a new catalog every quarter and an extra one for the holidays. What else? Holiday, like Christmas stuff is on here. But anyways, I can share with you any of these boards, or I can share with you any one thing within the board if you don't want the whole board. There's scripts on here for booking or recruiting, things like that. You can also share with me things and be like, hey, what if we uploaded this to one of the boards? Okay. That's super fun. That one's kind of a newer thing. So that's called Boards. Another newer app that I've been using some is called Skin Analyzer. Let's see if I can show you what that looks like real quick. Sorry, you guys. I pulled it up in the wrong area. But Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app. That is not it. Anyways, that's what it's called, Skin Analyzer. You'll see it. It looks like you'll have to see all my other ones. Oh, girl. I don't know. You'll look up Mary Kay Skin Analyzer. You'll find it. Here it is. So Skin Analyzer. Okay. Skin Analyzer, you and anybody that downloads it, it doesn't have to be a consultant, it can be a customer. Go in good lighting and you can do a scan of your face and it gives you just some areas where of concern, maybe that like, hey, this is showing wrinkles, this is showing a texture issue, this is dry, this is oily. And then it's like a prescription for their face because they can scroll over and see a whole recommended regimen. It's great for upselling. It's great for getting people on supplements who just have been on maybe basic skincare and are ready to take their skincare game up to the next level. Great for upselling, great for booking, great for using in parties if you don't want to mail samples. Okay, also on this screenshot, that's funny. Don't get the ESPN app unless you really want it. Mary Kay Great Start. That is for new consultants who are within their first 4 months of business. Great Start has some really great tools for you, but one of the best things is that it'll keep up with where you are in your free stuff. Because in your first 4 calendar months of business, every time you reach another cumulative 600 wholesale level, it's going to let you pick a bonus bundle. It's really cool. Same thing with recruiting in your first 4 months. For every new qualified team member that you add, I believe that's 2 bonus bundles that you get for that. Okay, let's see what else I have here. I'm trying to think some of the other ones that would be really helpful. So we did Scan Analyzer, Great Start, Boards. I use these 2 a lot too, the e-catalog and My Customers. E-catalog is like you can send a link. You can go into it and there's like almost a full triangle at the top. You can click on that. You can send a link to your customers, text message. However, most people do text message. But when they click on it, they can literally like scroll like they're flipping pages in a lookbook catalog. So it's called the e-catalog, but it's basically our current lookbook where people can scroll through. And then the My Customers app, they need to work on it a little bit as far as for keeping up with inventory. That's gotten a little weird. But it's really helpful to keep up with like past orders from consultants, our customers, and just like keep a list of your customers. So a lot of times if I'm in Auburn and one of my customers orders something, I can just pull that up and find their address real quick. That's a super easy way to do that. Okay, what else would you be interested in having? Those are all really good ones. Okay, last but definitely not least, Voxer. Voxer to me is the best tool. It is, let me show you. It's like Boxer, but with a V. Okay, it looks like this. See the orange with the little man? That's Voxer. Okay, that is like the best tool for communicating with your sales director, with your sister consultants. It's a great way to stay in the know. I do group messages to our Stewart Sensations group that are encouragement, recognition, announcements, things like that. But also, we can communicate individually on there too. A lot of times, if you ask me a question that has a lot of response needed versus just like a one word text, I'll send you to Voxer so I can Vox it through there. Okay, let me just look. We talked about Great Start. We talked about Skin Analyzer. We talked about My Customers and e-catalog. There is a Mirror Me app where you can try on different glamour looks. I haven't done a lot with that one just because I feel like I don't know how true it is. Like if you try on the Juicy Peach cheek color, is that really what it would look like if you tried it on in person? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But you can, jury's out on that one for me, but you can always get it. It's called Mirror Me and play around with it and see what you think. And then if you're going to events like seminar or career conference, the My MK Events app is really good for that. Now, this wouldn't be for Fall Retreat or May Race or any of those events that are put on by our national sales director. These are just for company events. Yeah. Then the only other thing that I was thinking might be really helpful is this one, Pic Collage. Pic Collage is where I make a lot of the invitations, textable, virtual, whatever, textable invitations. That's fun. I'm not super I'm creative, but it takes me longer than most people. So I do employ a fabulous group that does graphics and things. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's any others. I think that's enough for one day, right? So start with those. Once you download Voxer, if you're not currently on Voxer, make me a message. And I'll try to remember when this post to go below in the comments and post the pictures of everything I talked about, so it's easy to find on your phone. But once you download Voxer, make me a message. My screen name for Voxer is L Stewa. So like Stewart minus the RT, L Stewa 226. L Stewa 226. You can just be like, hey, I'm here. So y'all find me there. Oh, sorry, one more. And most seasoned consultants are going to have this, but ProPay. It's green with white letters, ProPay. You know, if you have a ProPay account and a website, your customers can pay on the website securely with a credit or debit card. But let's say my neighbor comes over and she's like, I'm grabbing this, 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 and this, and she wants to pay with a card. You can go into your ProPay app, and if you don't have, you can buy a jack, it's not even when you have to plug in your phone. It's, what do you call that? A portable jack. You can slide their card and do that way, or you can henpeck it in. But either way, it's great to have that feature for people who want to pay with cards in person. Another thing you can do both through propay.com and the app is you can store cards, which is really helpful because remember, we sell a consumable commodity, right? I have people all the time saying, I need this, this, and this, just charge my card on file. And so I do keep a card on file for a lot of people, and it's just easier for them that way to not have to like give me the card number every time. So that is one feature I really like about ProPay. But play around, have fun with this, you guys. Yes, this is a business, and I appreciate that you want to be professional and serious, but I also want you to really have fun and just really enjoy this process, because most people don't get what we get in Mary Kay. And if you've been in more than a hot minute, you've experienced it. The sisterhood, the fun, the friendships, the community, the camaraderie, the culture. It's just not like anything else. It's just not. My best friends are in Mary Kay. You guys are my besties. I love all of y'all so much. And I just want other people to have what we have. And so if we make it stressful, people aren't going to want what we have. So don't make it stressful. Don't allow it to be stressful. What you think about and what you speak about is what you bring about. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Let this business be a self-improvement course you get paid to take. And you're going to be one day sitting here saying, I'm so glad I did Mary Kay because the woman I've become in the process of blah, blah, blah. I did when I earned my first pink Cadillac. They asked me to speak at the fall retreat that was in St. Simons Island, Georgia that year. And I said, it's not about the pink Cadillac. It's about the woman you become in the process because you learn so much about you. Your faith is strengthened. Your relationships are strengthened. Your people skills are strengthened, all the things. All right. Love you all. God bless. Hope this helps somebody.